I got really into jazz when I was 21 after seeing Miles Davis's band play at a club in Los Angeles. Keith Jarrett was the pianist, Jack DeJohnette was the drummer, Michael Henderson electric bass, Gary Bartz on soprano sax. I left the club that night completely changed, and I mean on the molecular level. You know, my molecules had all changed. I became fascinated with the art of improvisation, which to me simply is motion. Improvisation is motion, which means that you start singing and you keep going. That's all. Now, all of the theory, you know, if you're studying theory and harmony and all that kind of stuff, that's all comes into play later. But the first thing you must learn how to do is to open your mouth and sing and keep going. That's it. And anybody can do that, right? Kids do it. They know nothing about theory. They know nothing about scales and modes yet. The more knowledge that you have, eventually you use that stuff. But in the beginning, the most courageous thing you do is to set yourself a goal. I'm going to sing for 5 minutes. I'm going to sing for 10 minutes. You start and you keep going. Now, I can tell you 2 minutes down the line, if you're not used to doing this, you're going to want to stop. Every molecule in your being is going to be screaming to stop for several reasons. It doesn't sound good. You know, you have no idea what you're doing. Your scales are wrong. Your intonation is lousy, etc., etc. You know, you'll have your own personal reasons for stopping, but you mustn't stop. You just keep going, and you do it every day. When I started singing as a soloist, when I made the decision that I wanted to be a soloist without a band, I could see the image of myself on stage, but I heard nothing. I had no idea what this sounded like. I worked on my technique for 6 years before I did my first solo concert. 6 years, practicing at least 2 hours a day. The first 2 years of that, I listened purposefully to no singers at all. None. Because I'm a very impressionable person. I knew that if I started listening to other singers, I would find a singer that I liked, and I would latch myself onto their style, and I would never be free. So I decided not to listen to singers, and I did that for 2 years. And then the next 4, I just would take my tape recorder with me wherever I went. And since I'm a singer, I have my instruments with me all the time. I don't have to take it out of a box or a case or anything, you know. And I could just sing, and I would sing all the time, you know. The reason that it's worked, well, there's a couple of reasons why it's worked for me. One, people can tell that I love what I do. I mean, I love what I do. I have a great time. It's fun. The other reason it works is because what I don't sing, you hear. Mm-hmm. Your mind makes up for the spaces. I mean, I give you enough information when I sing, and when I don't sing, you hear it anyway. Go figure, that's the mind, you know? So my instrument is not only me up here, it's you out there. So you are my instrument just as well as I am. I might be the facilitator, the sound might be coming out of my mouth, but your ears hear what I don't sing. That's why it works. Now I know there's a kid out there who's got a drum going, you know, I mean that's one thing you could hear, and the other thing you could hear is boom, 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 boom.